That's why I'm running these ads. Come and learn more about me. Singleguyfromadelaide.com.
Respect.
So obviously I clicked it on this ad.
Okay,
right?
you went on the ad.
I clicked on the ad.
Is that Kevin Spacey?
He's a target. Like
He
he's
is a
making
target.
himself like he's making
He's
himself
given
a mark
so much
right
information about himself as well.
now. Totally, dude.
Like,
That's
way
what I'm
too
saying.
much to put on the internet.
This is bad.
And then advertise it. Oh man,
You're
it's pretty
basically,
bad.
by doing this is what you're saying to people in subtext. You're saying, I have no game, and I need to go on the internet and cast the widest possible fucking net that I will personally pay for to possibly find myself a girl.
Or guy,
And-
since it found you.
Yeah, exactly. Or a guy. But he does say girl in his video. And he's basically saying, I have money, I have a house, you can just come live with me. Like, I don't really want much from you. So I just feel like he's making himself a mark, dude.
Yeah, he's definitely a mark for sure. This is.
All right. So we agree. And
He should be worried about his safety for
no
sure.
doubt. He doesn't give out his address, but you can get a pretty good view of his
I don't
apartment.
think it's difficult to find this guy. Do you have arthritis? If you do, have you tried not fucking worrying about it?
Our Patreon provides a premium distraction service. A perfect place for you to practice escapism.
Homework due or big boy work stuff? Just ignore it. Nothing matters.
Except for subscribing to our Patreon, of course.
Go on. Give it a try.
Contribute to us, not society.
That's
patreon.com/Perry.
Perry.
Perry.
Perre.
Coachella weekend
Ah, yes.
happened recently.
Yes.
From all reports, it was successful. I've never been to Coachella. I don't know, have you been to Coachella?
No, I haven't.
No, neither have I. I've wanted to go before, but I've just never thought it was going to be like cool enough for me to make that investment.
Really?
Because I haven't been, so proof is in the pudding. I think I could say the same for you. Anyway, from all reports, it seems like, well, I can't lie and say
I'm really sorry, but
yeah.
so you don't go because you've never been. So you'll never go because you've never been.
Wait, let me work through that logic real quick.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I've never
Continue,
been.
continue.
I'll just continue. I've never been. I probably will go one day if I'm not too
I'm
old.
keen to go. We should go next year.
Yeah, we probably
sure.
should go next year. I'm pretty sure, isn't there like a number of follower limit to actually get in?
Oh, that's just for VIP.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Actually,
Regular people can go.
Yes, yeah. They just have to pay full price, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm not down on that, so
No.
go subscribe.
Speaking of VIP, I don't know if you've heard about this, but there was a bit of a fiasco
Oh, no, I haven't.
at the Revolve Festival. So, the Revolve Festival was a separate festival running alongside Coachella, and it was something that a lot of the sort of top influencers got invited to go. Tickets to the Revolve Festival, GA, sold at around $2,000 to $3,000, but they promised celebrities like Kim Kardashian and some others, right? But the top influencers got to go, right? They got handed free tickets and all of that stuff. So
This is sounding very Fire Festival-y.
that's exactly where this
Please
is
continue.
going. Yeah, so basically everyone was posting about this Revolve Festival because it was kind of the exclusive part of the Fire Festival. Of Coachella. And only a certain number of people were allowed to go. But because Revolve is just some clothing brand, they don't really have very much experience at throwing festivals. There was all these photos that surfaced and all these like videos and people posting stories saying, I've been waiting in this line to get on a bus for the last 6 hours. I'm about to pass out from heat stroke. I'm in the desert. This Revolve Festival is bullshit. And fuck this. This is the new Fire Festival.
Oh my God.
So, Gail, maybe you can show us like some of these like lines and stories.
What do people not get? Like, you can't just throw a festival. You are handling people.
Yes.
People need to be handled. You need to know how to do that. It's a complicated process.
For sure. And you've done this before and you know that actually throwing an event is not...
It sucks. I hate it.
Yeah.
Okay. Things go wrong in businesses naturally all the time.
Of course.
But there's no business where things are guaranteed to definitely go wrong every time. In events, there is never a clean event.
Oh, of course.
Someone gets drunk, someone passes out, someone punches someone.
Yeah, you can't control big masses of people.
For young drunk people and think everything's gonna be fine.
No,
it's never gonna.
Here's my theory. I think that. Here we go.
It literally says Firefest. All right,
let's see this.
Give it to me.
We got two. Oh my God.
Can we turn that down a bit?
These people are like, we haven't got one turn in 4 lines.
Don't worry about the sound.
So basically, they were waiting for something like 6 hours for these shuttle buses.
Yeah, dude.
And only 2 of them turned up in the end, something like that. And you had a bunch of people who, got dehydrated and shit. But
it's not that difficult to organize some buses, man.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought.
It's these. I've seen a lot of these pickup areas for Coach. Like,
yes.
There's always these areas where buses pick people up from for whichever party or section or wherever you're going.
Yeah.
It always looks like it's in the middle of the desert where they get picked up from. This is just like a bus stop in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, well, I guess...
You want to scroll down, see if there's any other... Yeah,
okay. There's some good tweets about it.
Here we go.
You want to read that one?
Yeah. Sources on the ground telling us there's apparently a drama going down at Revolve Festival that sinks to the level of Fire Festival. Fire Festival? I like it. Let's run with it. Influencers stranded in the dirt with no water under the hot sun for hours waiting for... Do you know what I think of this?
What?
Fuck these influencers, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty much what this article goes.
It's not Fire Festival. You're not stuck on a remote island with no water for days and no food.
Yeah.
You had to wait a little bit long in the heat.
Exactly.
You did not dress appropriately to go to Coachella in the desert.
It was definitely a stretch to call it Fire Festival.
A huge stretch.
Let's watch this go. Here we go.
Revolve Festival, absolute chaos. So the Revolve Festival is an invite-only party that's going on the same weekend as Coachella. And the only way you can get to Revolve Festival is if you take their specific shuttles to their grounds. I didn't even get into the festival, guys. I waited in line for 2 hours.
We're bailing on Revolve because the
Ever been to Disneyland, bro?
Yeah,
the Fire Festival too big now. The logistics of getting to the festival.
Do you know what I think this is? Cut that
It was
shit.
pushing,
Don't give this
shoving.
girl any more time on our show. Do you know what I think it is?
What?
I think it's just they're like, oh, something went wrong. I reckon we can blow this up on TikTok.
For sure.
And they were just like, this is a talking point.
Yes. Because Fire Festival got so much publicity, so they just wanted to relate it to something.
Publicity stunt, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're pissed, but 2 hours,
2 hours. That's it,
bruh. Like, have you gone to the airport ever?
Yeah.
Have you ever just tried to take a bus in general? They're usually about an hour late.
You would expect to wait about 2 hours to get into R&V when you go.
Yeah,
just
you prepare
waiting
for
in the
that
line.
moment. Yeah.
And so
They have to process people.
and the people
They can't have as many ticketing people as there is people attending the festival. It doesn't make sense. You can't all just show up and like teleport in.
That's true.
I think they should just do this electronically.
Yeah.
Like security,
Yes.
and then people just go in and
Scan their own
QR codes, scan in. That's the easiest way to get rid of this human error of, which list are you on?
Yeah, I mean, those guys probably want to keep their jobs though as well, but fuck them. Anyway.
No, it's the robotic era, bro. Get used to it.
Yeah.
I gotta say, there's a new Elon update.
Oh,
I know that we
shit.
talk about him almost exclusively.
Bro,
but
we're going to talk about him every podcast. That's what I want.
This is so good though.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just
Tell
gonna
me
go find
more.
this. So, do you know what happened with him with
No.
Bill Gates?
No.
Oh, so good. So there's some text messages exchanged between Elon and Bill Gates, and this is obviously
Oh,
what he's
shit.
trending for this week.
Okay.
So apparently Bill Gates hit up Elon Musk to discuss philanthropy on climate change. And the text messages, Gail, you can chuck these up on the screen. So it's basically just a text conversation that someone leaked. So
Wow.
someone leaked this, and it has to be from Bill's side because Elon was like, I didn't leak it. I don't know why I would. Like, it doesn't make sense for me to.
Okay.
I don't care.
Right.
But
Why
that-
does he look bad in the conversation? Something like
Who,
that?
Elon?
Elon, yeah.
No, he's just like, I just don't care. Like,
Okay.
But he probably did leak it. So apparently, yeah, you got all that. But then Elon asks if he's still, just go into the text. Don't read it. Just, you should just click next. Next. So this is the text message here.
Okay.
You can't really see the green. He goes, do you still have a $500 million short on Tesla?
Wow.
Against Tesla? And he goes, sorry to say I haven't closed it out yet, but I would like to discuss philanthropy possibilities. And then he goes, I simply can't... let me just get this. He's like, sorry, but I cannot take your philanthropy on climate change seriously when you have a massive short position against Tesla, the company doing the most to solve climate change.
Wow.
So he just roasted him, and he was like,
Damn.
I just love that photo. Fantastic. But yeah, it's just going viral, and my favorite part of it as well is the previous conversation is Bill Gates being like, just landed, and Elon just being like, cool.
Cool.
Cool, man. Yeah,
That's funny.
that's so funny, man.
I'm gonna keep watching that because I would love to see like a conversation between those two. But I actually had something to talk to you about climate change, like kind of related.
Okay.
I have a theory, okay? And this is going to be a little bit controversial and you might disagree with me. But you know how Leonardo DiCaprio is like a big climate change activist. He speaks at the I don't know, those global summits and stuff about climate change. He donates bunches of money, all of this stuff. I reckon that it's a big ruse.
It is. It is.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a ruse, right?
I've actually got insider information on this.
Gail, pull up. I want to hear that. Gail, pull up the picture of Leo DiCaprio driving to the Oscars in a Prius. Pull that up. While he pulls that up, tell me what do you got?
So, I mean, he still hasn't got rid of his private jet.
Oh, well, come on, dude.
Like,
Really?
No, he's still flying around in a private jet.
Is it an electric private jet?
Nope.
Okay.
Him alone, the amount he spends is like...
Has he ever addressed this?
No, he actively ignores it.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
that's like the best way to go about life. It's just when anyone accuses you of anything, just don't
Don't give it credence.
don't acknowledge it.
Let's have a look at that. Okay, so here's Leo DiCaprio showing up to the Oscars in a Prius. And when you
Yeah.
look at him,
I don't know about that, bro.
it just seems to me like this is just a fucking yarn. You know, like
He drives his Prius to the airport where he takes his private jet. Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon he drove like his Lamborghini to the place where you rent a Prius and then drove the Prius from there to the Oscars.
Yeah, so I can't actually disclose my source, but a close friend of him,
Yes.
like a close friend of Leo's, is their son. Somehow I got the story through
Yes.
there, so I'm not going to go too deep into it. But he was like, yeah, we've had dinner with DiCaprio and like we hang out, and he just laughs about like, you know, how this climate change thing gets him so much pussy.
That's what I think it is, dude. That's honestly where I was going to go with this. Right? Because you've seen his dating history,
And
right?
it's just like tax avoidance.
Of course,
and-
tax
yeah.
evasion, tax avoidance,
Yeah.
just contributions, donations, charities, blah blah
His
blah.
whole social media account is run by a PR team. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he doesn't do any of that himself. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you were him, Yeah, he's an actor, man.
I think
he's a professional.
What he's done
at what
is
he's doing.
He's identified the fact that pretty much all young girls nowadays care about climate change because that's what the university teaches you, and that's just the right thing to care about. Not saying that that's a lie. I'm just saying a lot of young people care about that, and I think that that's just a really good way for him to kind of make himself out to be a saint amongst the young people and amongst everyone. Really,
I don't think it's necessarily just to get girls, but it definitely is just to get girls. He's got everything else
Yeah.
in his life.
Yes.
If he's not trying to fix climate change, what possibly else could it be? He's got a great image anyway. There's only one thing he's focused on. So
Yeah.
I don't want to speak for the man, but
Neither do I. But Leo, sorry, but we're not buying this climate change bullshit that you're doing.
I think he knows. He just doesn't have to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Can we search up Leo private plane maybe and see if there's any like stories about this or Leo climate change? I just don't. Yeah, I've never bought it.
Yeah.
I
I'm
never
not
bought
buying
it. It made me like him so much more, and God, I was pissed when I found out.
Yes.
Like when I found out from like a friend of a friend of a friend. But you know, like there's a chance that my story has no
Yeah.
backing. So
We don't know.
This is an assumption.
This is unconfirmed.
This is someone just telling me a story and me being like, yeah, that sounds about right.
I'll
But
believe it.
They had pretty credible sources where the story comes from, so it is very believable.
No doubt. And I would believe it too.
And I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
Who told me this? But yeah.
Okay.
So they're close friends.
I see.
And the people that we know have had dinner.
Yes.
With them.
Okay.
And he told me this.
Wow.
And I was like, yep.
That
That
sounds
sounds
right.
very believable. Yeah.
Have you heard of...
Now I can't think if I got the right guy or not. Stop saying his name.
Fuck.
It's going to just be like beep, 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 beep. Anyway, did
I
we
would watch
find
it.
any articles here on him?
The only ones I see is that he actually has ditched his private jet to fly commercial.
Oh.
Fake news.
I reckon he's just going to do this for a couple of years and go back.
Yeah.
Or he's just updated his security. There's no way he flies commercial.
Let us see that picture.
There's
what model
no-
is he... Oh, no, it's Greta Thunberg.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Throw that up on the screen.
That is PR, like...
This guy knows
To
what
the
he's
T.
brilliant, man. He's brilliant.
Yeah.
But there's no way like, it's not cool for him to be, like, he can't fly commercial. He will never be, this is such a good segue. Have you seen what happened with Mike Tyson recently?
No.
This is why Leo definitely can't fly commercial.
Okay.
Because Mike Tyson just did.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so basically he punched someone on the plane.
What?
Yeah, someone got Mike Tysoned. But the story's great. So basically he...
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Dude.
So he's in a commercial. I just wanted to get the photo up for you so you can see. But he was in. He was on the plane, on a commercial flight, first class, I think it was.
Right, okay.
Or business class or something.
Yep.
And he went on there, and there was obviously a fan.
Yep.
Which there will always be a fan.
I would
for
go
people
crazy.
like Mike Tyson and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Of course.
Those people cannot fly commercial.
Yeah.
Like,
They're goats.
I think those people should just maybe share a plane and share the emissions and maybe just pay
Yeah.
extra to
So we got to
fix
write
what
this
they're
one
doing.
down. That's a good idea.
Yeah. So he gets on the plane and he talks to this guy and they're just chatting and it's fine.
Uh-huh.
And then so it's these two guys and the one guy just got pissed.
Okay.
And apparently he was just like in his ear, like talking shit, like annoying him.
Yeah.
And Mike just turns around and like literally
Just blasts
lays into him. Like there's a photo of Can
Dude,
we watch
we gotta
it?
see this.
It's brilliant. He is beating the shit out of him. It's like, Mike,
The
no.
witness said at first Tyson took a selfie with the guy and kept his cool as the man's friend tried to talk to him. But once he had had enough of it, he asked the man to stop. And when the guy didn't, that's when Tyson reportedly started to throw several punches at the man's face before walking off the plane. Now, a photo obtained by TMZ.
Look at that photo.
He's
dude.
so sad, bro.
That is so funny.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it gets better. They were on their way to Florida,
Okay.
where this guy has a warrant out for his arrest already.
Oh, right.
So this
okay,
guy's
that's good.
peak idiot Florida man loses against Mike Tyson.
So funny.
He's flying into Florida where he's going to get arrested on the ground, and he's like walking up there being like, "I just got assaulted by Mike Tyson." They're like, "We do not care."
Yeah, perfect.
Like
Great.
you should,
Yeah.
like we're just glad we can put you in jail now.
It's so funny, man.
Yeah, so-
only in Florida. Only on the way to Florida would this happen.
Yeah, it's so funny. This guy had apparently he was a repeat offender of just.
Got to be pretty ballsy to go and try to get on Mike Tyson's nerves. You know
That
what I'm
dude was
saying?
wasted. That's Florida man spectacular right there.
Yes.
This is why you can't fly commercial, especially to Miami.
Yeah.
Like,
And if you're not a fighter, you can't just go and blast someone in the face when they're annoying you. If you're Leo DiCaprio, right? What are you?
Leo's
gonna
not going to get caught like slapping a dude. You know,
He's just gonna have to put up.
he's
with
going to
his
have to
shit the
put
whole
up with
flight.
it. Yeah, it's not safe
No,
ultimately.
it's not.
So,
Celebrity's a powerful thing.
to be fair, I think it's fine if he flies his private jet because of how much he's doing for climate change, regardless of his agenda.
Yeah.
Like, he's actually out there doing shit, like filming documentaries, the whole thing. He is
Yeah.
providing information.
That's true.
He's on his David
He's
Attenborough
raising
shit.
awareness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regardless if David Attenborough actually gives a shit about the environment or not. At least he's out there doing shit.
If nothing else, at least he's the poster boy.
Yeah, like, I might talk about it and actually believe, in climate change, but I can tell you right now I'm doing less than Leo. So which one really matters?
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, I was gonna tell you, I was actually scrolling the internet the other day. Surfing. Surfing the web. You ever do that?
Surfing.
You ever surf the web?
All day, every day, pretty much.
Anyway, I was surfing the web, and I came across a very unusual Google ad, one that I've never seen before. Gail, maybe you can bring up that screenshot I sent you of the Google ad, and I'll get your opinion on it, Trosk.
Bro.
I'll read it out to you.
Yeah, give it to me.
Girlfriend wanted. I've created my own website and ads in order to find a new girlfriend. I'm a fun, successful guy living in Adelaide, Australia. I'd love to have someone come and share my fantastic life with me. I'm looking for a highly intelligent young woman who, like me, hasn't had a partner before. That's so few people these days. That's why I'm running these ads. Come and learn more about me. SingleGuyFromAdelaide.com.
Respect.
So obviously I clicked it on this ad.
Okay,
right?
you went on the ad.
I clicked on the ad.
Is that
and
Kevin Spacey?
And so,
Kind of looks like shit Hanks, to be honest.
yeah, it actually does.
Is it Shay? I don't know.
No, it's not shit. It's
Shit.
this is not a joke. But
No,
I initially thought it was a joke.
Okay, I love this. Let's get into it.
So this guy has created his own website. I don't know if we should watch the video or if I should just give you
how
cliff notes.
long is the video?
I don't know. Can we see? I think it was quite long actually.
Oh, give me just a snippet so I can hear this guy's voice.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm single.
That's
guy from
enough. Cut him.
Adelaide.
Cut
You
him
might have
off.
seen my ads
I've heard
around.
everything I need to hear.
So
Okay. So he goes on to say he spent the majority of his teens and 20s, because I think he's 30 something now, just focusing on his business and his studies and all of that stuff. He didn't focus on finding a girlfriend or a partner. And now that he's got himself set up, he wants to, find somebody to share his life with. So he's a virgin. And clearly,
Gigantic nerd.
yeah, massive nerd. And he says in his video a couple of times that the person he's looking for is ideally also a virgin. So
That's fair.
it's fair, but if you take everything into account, we have a man who's got money making Google ads looking for a virgin wife, which doesn't sound good. And I just wanted to get your thoughts on whether A, this is a good way to find a partner if you don't really have very much practice with this stuff, and B, do you think he got a girlfriend in the end, or do you think he'll be successful?
Okay, so my take on this is to find a lifelong partner, you either gotta fake it or be 100% yourself, to make it work.
Okay.
You either gotta hide parts of your personality to compromise and change a bit of yourself so that you work with the other person,
Okay.
or you try to find someone that's like looking for exactly what you are, and I think he's going down that path. He's being 100% himself,
Right.
And I think he's gonna be swimming in it.
Really?
That's my opinion.
You reckon? You
Yeah.
reckon he's going to be swimming in it?
Yeah, if he discloses his income on there, yeah, for sure. What are you?
He doesn't disclose his income, but he does allude to the fact that he's doing very well.
That's enough.
You think that's enough?
I think at the very least he gets a text being like, "So hey, like, what do you do?" And he's
Uh-huh.
like, "I'm in trading. I have 3 houses. I would just love to spend time with you at the beach house." And he's good.
Okay.
If he actually is living the fantastic life that he's selling, if he's actually selling everything at it as it is, like
See-
the full package, I think this is good. This is just Tinder, but he's just gone into more detail.
He spent some money on
He
this.
made Tinder just about himself. Like, no competition with any guy.
That's
Anyone
true.
who sees
That's
this ad
true.
is just going to be him.
It's
But
definitely a way to single yourself out, you know?
But it is on the internet, and I don't know, the video works for me. But it's very scammy too, isn't it?
It is. It feels like a sales pitch.
Yeah, it is.
Here's
Which,
what.
it is a sales pitch.
Here's why I don't think it's going to work, okay? Because
This is very Tinder swindly to me. But yeah,
this guy's innocent, dude, for sure.
I know, but it just...
He's not
you
going to
don't
harm
know.
a fly.
You don't know.
This is why I don't think it's going to work, because it's very obvious that he's a nerd and that like a girl wouldn't really be attracted to him, but only to this highly successful life that he's built, right? And I think the girls can tell that from a mile off.
I don't know. Some
think so?
people, that's like there's a person for every person. Everyone is into a certain personality or kink or whatever.
Okay.
There's 8 billion people on the planet. I'm sure it's a bunch of people that it's like, that guy's my type.
It's possible.
Depends
but-
what his, I'd say it depends on what his criteria is.
Well, he
other
wants
than virgin.
someone inexperienced like him who's never like had a boyfriend. That's what he's after.
Dude, he is picking up church girls for sure.
I don't think so. Dude.
Definitely.
He
Bob.
wouldn't go to the effort to make ads if he
he-
was picking up church girls, dude.
No, that's like, I'm saying the ad's
Oh,
gonna...
from the ads?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. How
Well-
did you find this? This is my question.
It was legit a Google
No,
ad.
it did not show up.
I swear to God,
randomly.
it showed up.
Bro, what are you searching?
He probably hadn't done his targeting very well.
Why are you getting these Google ads?
Maybe I was on my girlfriend's like browser. Who
This
knows? She falls under his probably under his type.
Yeah. Did you ask Ash? What did she say? Did she say she would date this guy?
Oh, actually, I did ask her about it.
I thought you would.
I did ask her about it. She was pretty weirded out by it.
Really?
Yeah, she was pretty weirded out. In the end, she basically said,
Did she do this as she said she was weirded out?
"No,
Okay, so
no."
she's not
She kind of
lying.
did this.
Oh, okay, that's not good.
Yeah, and she said, "Oh well, I hope that he finds the right person for him," which pretty much universally means there's no chance that he's fucking getting anyone.
I reckon he's got a chance, definitely.
You think so?
As long as his standards aren't like he's obviously clearly labeled what he wants.
Yeah.
But he's got to forget about a bunch of other shit. Because
Yeah, probably like
he's
looks,
bringing stuff.
personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gotta
He's
forget
bringing
about
stuff
all
to the
those.
table, but he's lacking in looks and personality for sure. Now I feel like I'm offending this guy. He's actually not bad looking,
He's not. He's
and his
a fine-looking
personality is
guy.
probably fine too. But to be able to write an ad like this and do what you're doing, you are weird for sure.
Probably, I'd say the people who would respond to him most is like we know a few of these types of girls that would just be able to like play this guy like a fiddle, like pretend that they like him.
Oh, yeah.
Like siphon as much of his money as possible, and then be like, sorry, like.
Yeah, he's asking to get either robbed
yeah.
or other things.
He's a target. Like
He
he's
is a
making
target.
himself like he's making
He's
himself
given
a mark
so much
right now.
information about himself as well.
Totally, dude.
Like,
That's
way
what I'm
too
saying.
much to put on the internet.
This is bad.
And then advertise it. Oh man,
You're
it's pretty
basically,
bad.
by doing this is what you're saying to people in subtext. You're saying, I have no game, and I need to go on the internet and cast the widest possible fucking net that I will personally pay for to possibly find myself a girl.
Or guy,
And-
since it found you.
Yeah, exactly. Or a guy. But he does say girl in his video. And he's basically saying, I have money, I have a house, you can just come live with me. Like, I don't really want much from you. So I just feel like he's making himself a mark, dude.
Yeah, he's definitely a mark for sure. This is
All right. So we agree. And
he should be worried about his safety for
no
sure.
doubt. He doesn't give out his address, but you can get a pretty good view of his
I don't
apartment.
think it's difficult to find this guy. We know for a fact he lives alone and has no one around him, so it'd be easy hit.
Yeah,
We can get in and get out, and no one will know until the next ad goes up.
Adelaide's not a
I
very
got
big
robbed.
place, bro. We could probably find this motherfucker. So,
oh, jeez.
since that guy, I've actually found another dude who I thought was pretty interesting as well. His name is Gail. If you could maybe look up, just Google "find Malik a wife." Malik is Malik. Find Malik a wife, and then just go images.
Can I give a quick recap on what we talked about last week?
Cool.
You asked whether or not Will Smith is going to get roles, or like if this is
Yeah.
going to be good for him.
Yes,
Will Smith is being flooded with movie offers despite his 10-year Oscars ban.
there you go.
Yep.
Perfect.
I told you. I didn't tell you, but I was like,
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
he's definitely, this is going to work in his favor.
I agree with that.
Yeah, 100%.
The world of celebrity has always been based on attention, right?
Yeah.
And he, honestly crushed it during those Oscars.
He says that he wouldn't be struggling for his next acting gig because Hollywood loves nothing more than a redemption story.
Oh, so true.
Now
This
I'm
man
like,
knows storytelling.
Is it fake?
Yeah. Anyway,
We
I
keep
saw
going
this.
back and forth.
I saw this billboard in London while I was there, and it says "Save me from an arranged marriage." And I think it says findmalikawife.com or I don't know,
Dude.
something like that. And this guy, he's put a picture of himself with his beard and his glasses, and I don't know, paid for all of that shit. So this thing is becoming, guys are getting that desperate that they're doing this type of shit. To
Do
try
you know
and
what I
find
think it
girlfriends.
is? This is incredible. Is this the same guy? Is this his website?
No, different dude, bro.
The man behind.
Oh, yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm saying the man behind the billboard.
Yes, that's
Bro,
it.
does this look? Do you know what this screams? Like industry plant, bro. Like
You think?
This guy goes, I'm gonna get a billboard. I'm gonna stand in front of it. I'm gonna make it about me wanting to find a wife and get out of arranged marriage because that's kind of funny. It's like relating to who I am as an individual.
Yes.
I'm gonna put it on Twitter. It's gonna blow up, and then I'm gonna become famous enough to fuck whoever I want.
Wow.
That's my take.
Damn.
See, Daniel's trying to find a girl.
Yeah.
He's serious about his business.
Mhm.
This dude, that website. Just
guy's-
compare the two websites. Can we just put those two?
Well, this one seems like an ad because it goes "Find me on Muzmatch,"
Oh,
which is
dude.
actually
an
single Muslims meet.
So this guy is basically
Muzmatch.
getting publicity for his tech startup.
Yeah, I assume so.
Yeah?
I knew
That's
there was
pretty
an agenda.
good.
There has to be an agenda. There's not. You don't put in this much work, unless it's money or whatever. Getting out of your arranged marriage.
Well, it's interesting you never see girls doing this shit.
Yeah, but they don't need to.
No.
It's very simple.
No, they don't.
I don't know if I should say this. Maybe bleep it out. But
Yeah.
for every girl on earth there is who can't get a guy, there's a guy that will fuck that girl.
I'd say that's true.
Yeah. But there's always a guy that can die a virgin. But if a girl really wants to not die a virgin,
Mm.
I think she could literally just walk onto the street and be like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be a virgin
Someone take
anymore.
my virginity.
And someone will do it.
Yeah. That's probably
If
true.
a guy yells that, he gets arrested for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
immediately. Someone
Oh.
take my virginity.
Whoa.
Game over. Yeah. I think that's...
Creepy.
Yeah, we'll leave that one in.
Anyway, I was thinking we should make one of these.
I'm so down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It'd be pretty funny. I think it would go viral in New Zealand for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because no one's done it.
Yeah. Okay, let's get a billboard.
So, I'm in the market to buy a new car at the moment.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've had my Audi like 5 years, something like that. And so, I've kind of been looking around, what the different offerings are. EVs, petrol cars, hybrids.
Yes.
Quite like Japanese cars and stuff, right? So I was looking sort of...
You
at
obviously want an electric vehicle. Like, that's your goal, right?
Well, I like electric cars, but after thinking about it for a bit, I'm sort of looking around at like, hybrids and stuff. But
yeah.
I found a car that I liked, right? I'm not going to say what it is in case I buy it and I have stalkers and all of that sort of thing, but I was looking at the car.
No one's going to know your license plate, bro. I think you could say the type of car that you're getting.
Nah, it's a pretty rare car, so I don't know.
Well,
I'm just not going to
know.
risk it.
Just bleep it. I want to know what it is.
Well, okay. I'm thinking about buying the new one.
What?
Yeah, dude.
All right, throw a photo off of that
No,
guy.
no, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. License plate CNC. No. No, anyway, I'm thinking about buying a Toyota Supra, right? But I watched some videos of people who have owned it for, 6 months, something like
So
that.
this is like the 2020.
Yeah, 2021, 2022, yeah.
Okay, keep going. I'm listening.
And so I've watched some videos of people who have owned it for 6 months, and they said that one of the biggest problems with owning this car is that you get a lot of attention, and a lot of it is negative attention.
Why?
It's got something to do with the fact that it uses an engine that doesn't do justice to the old version of this car, which was like a cult classic and stuff like that.
It is a cult classic.
It is. And it uses an engine that isn't made directly by the brand, which, anyway, all of this BS, right? But it's still a cool car. And so what ended up happening was...
It's not like you're going to fucking car meets. Like, who cares?
Right? Exactly. That's what I mean. And so anyway, the guy who was explaining this video, he was saying, if I had the choice, I wouldn't buy this car again because each time somebody stopped me and talked to me about the car, they had an opinion about how it just didn't stay true to the roots. And in the last 6 months, I've done all of this customization to this car. Like, he'd put wheels on it, like tinted it, done some engine upgrades, all this like BS. This guy was like 35 years old. And I couldn't help but think to myself, I was like, dude, why not just tell these like loser 21-year-olds, I don't care. I bought this because I fucking like it. I don't care if you think it doesn't do justice to the old one. It's got nothing to do with you. Just leave me alone. I'll talk to you when you get your own one.
Can we just take a minute? This guy, directly because of what probably a 21-year-old said to him.
Yes.
Tinted,
yes.
wheels,
yes.
rims.
Yes.
Try to make the car like the old one.
More boy racer style, yeah.
Why didn't he just buy the old one?
Because no one wants to drive the old one because it's old, like, 90s car. Like, what? You don't want that. It's cool in theory, but you don't want to drive that thing.
Yeah, this guy obviously sounds like he's in the car world, so I think this affects his entire life, to have this.
I think he wanted that car, and then when he, went out on the road and when he got attention for it from these types of people, that's when he's like, okay, well, I want to seem cool to these people, so I'm going to do this engine upgrade, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that. And then it all of a sudden struck me. All of the people that spend all of this time and all this money doing up their cars are just super, sensitive to everyone's opinions of them.
Yes.
That's who those people are.
It's got to be, right?
So all the people that shame you for your car are the people who are most insecure about other people judging their fucking car.
Yeah. Well, we just shit on the entire Fast and Furious franchise, but they deserve it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But that's why
I'm getting flashbacks from the show where they're like, oh, what are you running in these? And they're like
Yeah.
Vin Diesel would say something, and then Paul Walker would be like, "Oh, I'm doing
I'm
this."
running a 2JZ, converted manual conversion.
But every time Vin Diesel makes a joke to Paul Walker,
yes,
there's 1,000 random dudes and people there
Yes.
that aren't even racing,
Yeah.
don't have the best car, haven't beat Vin Diesel, and they're all like, oh, just
Yeah.
shitting on this dude for no reason.
exactly, dude. I remember.
Is that the culture?
I drove a Honda when I was 18, 19, and you know how many dudes would be like, "Oh, Honda, fucking, lawnmower motor, Honda's a piece of shit, VTEC, bruh." I'm just like, bruh, I'm just driving a car here. I'm not trying to compete in some race or be a tuner or anything like that. But I felt pressured to do upgrades to my Honda so that all of these losers would think that my car is cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that's just my final opinion on these people who are doing all of that is they can't just go to people and say, "No, I like my car, fuck you." And they just feel like they have to spend all of their money to do up their car.
Well, it does come from competition that these guys do want to race their cars.
I don't think most of them do, bro. I think they just roll up to McDonald's here, like
Yeah,
down
on
the
Key
road,
Street.
and like stand in front of their car and then wait for somebody to come
But
and
people
ask them a
come,
question.
the people come and check out their cars, right?
Yeah.
So naturally, if the guy's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you'd be like,
yeah. What?
my Honda Civic's worth 200 grand. Like,
Yeah, please.
please like it.
Yeah. Exactly, dude. And I'm really sorry to everyone
Like
here
those
who's
cars
like
are-
into that.
No, well, I get it. Just don't be a bitch about it.
Yeah.
Like, either have all the specs and be like, I'm the man, and be like, anyone talk shit, I know I got the best shit. Or don't have the best shit and be like, oh man, I wish I could get the best shit.
But even if you're that dude who's got the best shit, don't go up to another guy and like tell him that his car sucks or that his car could be better, because then you're just enforcing the same thing that turned you into like a boy racer loser, and you're just making more people that are like that. So just like do up your car, have fun, let everyone drive like a Honda that's not as cool as yours, and then just, keep living your life. Now, I was
Are
thinking,
you really trying to fix the egos of people that spend all their money on the exterior or interior of their vehicle
well, no,
for the pure purpose of either beating someone in a race or looking cooler than the other cars? Like, the whole premise is like, it's like the chicken and the egg there. You can't really,
that's
you
why
can't remove their egos. The whole industry would collapse.
So after 30 years old, nobody does up their cars anymore, dude. And that's why they're called boy racers, because it's literally only like 17 to 25-year-old dudes
I
who
would
are
say
doing
that's
this.
the majority, yeah. But there's a real... There's this TV show on Netflix
Yeah.
where all these guys have all their different custom cars and they race.
Uh-huh.
And there's always someone that wins. So there'll be old guy with a Lambo and he's
Yes.
going to try and beat this Chevy truck with like an absolute rocket engine on the back of it.
Okay,
You
yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
And then there's the guy with the Honda Civic, and there's
Okay.
like which that's always the one that like dies
Yes.
immediately,
Yeah.
like blows up because
Of
of their
course.
custom.
Everything's custom on it.
It's like held together by like
Yeah. I should get a picture of my like Honda up. It actually was pretty embarrassing. It's pretty funny.
Well, I had a Subaru Legacy and my mate had a Honda Civic, and we both
Nice.
just spent. He'll remember this if he's watching this.
Yeah.
My friend and I, we used to live on the same road, and we used to drive to school together.
Yes.
And we would attempt to drift.
Yeah.
on
In
our way
front-wheel
to
drive cars.
school.
Yeah.
There are students everywhere walking to school, and you just see us in the morning just come around the corner, fucking handbrake up,
Yeah. Yeah.
trying to drift, and it was embarrassing. I mean, I hit the curb so many times.
I really should send Gail a picture of me in this, because I don't want to sound like I'm better than these people, because I was this person, and I think so are you. We were both doing up our cars. Like, I even had a body kit on my car, dude.
I literally just blew up my engine. I didn't really have an opportunity, and then I was like, I don't think this is for me.
Yeah. I had like aftermarket lights. I had a
bought
body
that-
kit. I had gauges that were not connected to
Oh, wow.
anything
Yeah,
down the
okay.
quarter panel.
I was not this guy. You
I
were this guy. For sure.
Painted my bonnet black to make it look like carbon fiber.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Man, I wish you had a photo of this.
I have a photo if
Oh.
you want me to send it to Gail.
Yeah,
It might take like 3 minutes, but
It's so funny that everyone loved Fast and Furious. Well,
Yes.
the early ones. Now it's just like, what the fuck am I
yeah,
watching?
what was that?
Seriously, none of it makes sense anymore.
Yeah.
But those first like three, I'd say three of the movies were good. The first three.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, I do watch all of them. But
They're cool movies.
The
The
last one
idea is
was
cool.
genuinely like, I got bored. Like, genuinely did not want to finish it.
They've become like Transformers, right?
Yeah. Like, you can only watch so many like actual transforming before you're like, okay, this is just fucking boring. They brought dinosaurs and shit into it. I mean, I can't. Anyway,
Okay, I
The first-
actually found the photo.
send it to Gail.
Okay.
It's funny to me that everyone loved the Fast and Furious.
This is going to be so embarrassing. I'm sorry.
I'm
I
so
don't
excited.
Even, I don't even know if I want to. Okay.
I'm gonna spit this out.
Okay.
Everyone loved Fast and Furious,
Yes.
but no one loved it in real life.
No.
Like, everyone thought it was the coolest shit,
Yes.
but seeing anyone do that was not cool to the public.
No. at all.
Everyone loved cars in the movie,
Yes.
not in real life.
Yeah, boy races are fucking, like, annoying.
Yeah.
They're constantly racing past you. They're, like, you don't even want to go near them because it's like a gang of kids, which are the most dangerous.
Yeah.
You know, and so, I don't know,
No
they're
laws.
loud.
No
loud
rules.
exhaust. Yeah, no rules. Nothing to lose. Can't go to jail. you
Yeah.
know?
It's a pretty terrible time.
Okay, here we go.
I just find it so funny.
Yeah, dude.
Other than my brief moment of trying to learn how to drift, that was as much as I probably got involved in the Fast and Furious lifestyle.
I think you
Other
will
than
find...
driving really fast home from the movie theater when I wanted to watch the show, when I wanted to watch those movies.
I heard something really funny. We might have to bleep this out, but I saw a funny meme that said, like, nothing gets wetter than a well-timed e-brake slide.
Definite note to bleep that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I've sent you some pictures, Gail.
Jesus Christ. It's fucking facts, though. It's facts. Definitely save that shit for part 2, okay?
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to... Quick break. Part 2.
No, he's about to show us a picture.
Oh, are we going? Okay. You ready? Not yet.
He's ready.
He's ready. Okay. Just wanted to do a little plug. Oh, Christ. Are those DCs?
Make it big, make it big. No, those are Osiris, my guy.
Oh, no. Bruh.
Can we get it bigger? Can we zoom in?
Yeah. That's about as big as we get. Big G.
Yeah.
That's
That's,
tough, man.
Yeah, that's a more sort of stylized shot I got.
You're that guy.
I was that guy.
Definitely that guy.
Maybe I'm that guy at heart.
Carbon fiber.
Okay.
Carbon fiber. 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 Carbon fiber.
Fuck it, I take it all back. Blowing up your car is sick.
Yeah. We should do a car up.
Yeah.
No, we definitely shouldn't. That's waste of money and time. We actually have friends that are doing up cars right now.
Yeah?
Who are
Who?
either in their 30s or near 30.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know anyone.
Oh, well, Victor is.
Oh.
Victor's going and racing cars at Hampton. It looks actually pretty fun, but I've just seen him and I've seen other people do that stuff and I follow it.
Yes.
And usually, every time they're like, race day, 2 minutes later, like them holding a bolt, just being like,
Yeah.
didn't get to race today, like every time.
Yeah, yeah.
There's always something that goes wrong.
See, okay, I want to make this distinction. I actually don't mind people who just build cars for the sake of getting like a really good quarter mile or like a really good 0 to 100.
It's a skill.
That's cool. If you want to pour $100,000 into like a 4-cylinder car to try to make it as fast as it could possibly go, that's fine. But if you're the dude who's like me, who was putting like all of the exterior upgrades and all of the things to make it look like it's fast, but it's actually just like a 2-liter piece of shit, then that's not cool because you're just reacting to other people who's wanting you to like have a cool car.
I also, yeah, so it depends on your agenda, really, in most things in life. Whereas I get it too if there's like car porn, you know, like making the dopest looking car,
Yeah.
like artwork.
Yeah.
That I get.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like Tokyo Drift really went in on that. Like weird cars like the car that I think it was Bow Wow had.
Oh yeah,
It
that
was
Nissan Cube.
Yeah, it was a cube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Hulk one.
Like that one's never going to be fast.
no,
But
No.
it was obviously like for
It was
looks.
cool.
It was for looks. You know? So I get that too. I really want to save this part for 2. So
All right.
if you guys don't know, part 2 is on patreon.com/Perre, Perre. And we'll be getting into that in about 10 minutes. That's where all the saucy stuff goes down. I want to talk about the Snickers thing. You heard about the
thing?
Snickers?
No.
I don't even know if this is going to... Well, it's on Twitter, so it's going to make it on YouTube, that's for sure. Okay. So, Snickers is running a new campaign on Twitter.
Okay.
And it's not what you think. Gail, I'm going to need you
Right.
to chuck this up on the TV. And we're going to just go through it.
Well, I remember their last one, which was like, you're not when you're not yourself when you're hungry, right?
You're not prepared for this.
Okay.
You prepare to feel uncomfortable.
All right.
I love it.
Please, okay.
This is.
I don't want to spoil it.
The real.
I don't want to spoil it, but I haven't seen any of this. Has it got anything to do with that ripple that's on the Snickers? Has it got anything to do with that?
The vein remains.
Get the fuck out.
Right. Good news, contrary to what's trending on Twitter, the veins remain.
Wow.
So obviously this is getting wild. I think there's about 7 different pictures. Let's just go through those.
Dude.
So Twix goes, phew, close call, waiting for the day you show yours off.
Oh.
Just keep going.
Shit.
Feeling the veins as it goes down your throat.
Oh my god. Who's
I
out
love
here?
that gooey goodness in my throat and Snickers what is it? Veiny pulsing bar filling my...
Oh god, dude.
Dog, this is nuts. Yes, I prefer my nuts inside.
What the... Snickers? Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I keep my shit veiny, dog. This is real shit, bro. This is the real...
Oh my god.
It's chill. It's just a Snickers bars, bro. Stop being weird. Is that
wait, can I ask a question about this?
Yeah, sure.
This is actually the real verified Snickers Twitter
Can we find out?
commenting this?
Can we just check the source on that? I want to believe it is.
Right.
Because in a sense, it's totally fine. They're just showing their product and making jokes about it. But
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
it's something you consume in your mouth.
It is, but that gooey goodness, like...
Yeah, this is the Snickers gooey goodness inside.
They called it a vein, dude.
It looks like a vein.
It's not a vein, bro.
It's chocolate veins. What would you call that? Chocolate
I said
squiggles?
it's a ripple.
Ripple?
It's a caramel
or a
ripple,
squiggle
bro.
would have been fine.
Yeah. It's a caramel
The
ripple.
vein,
bro.
the vein is definitely the source of the problem here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that emoji though?
Damn, that's bad. See,
Is it crying?
I feel like this could either be really good for the company or really bad because most of the people that eat Snickers are kids.
It is really free like marketing though. I think the demographic of 15-year-olds through to 25.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say 30 since we're finding it funny. We'll probably be like next time we see a Snickers, we're probably like, I should take a photo with my Snickers. Like,
Yeah. That's funny.
Look how many people got involved.
It's true.
You know, everyone's
like,
talking about Snickers now.
15-year-old boys love these types of dirty jokes. Like mine's bigger than
Dick and
yours.
balls.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think we could get through a podcast without saying dick and balls. It is impossible. But yeah, it's dude, a dick joke's
fucked up.
always funny.
Yeah,
It's always funny,
every time.
especially that one.
Gayo, is that real or not? Is that the real
It
account?
is real, yeah.
It is the real account.
Wow,
Isn't that incredible?
that is incredible.
We live in a society.
We do.
It's fantastic. I love the internet.
I feel hungry for a Snickers. Is that gay?
Yes.
Wait, it could backfire, dude. You could have a bunch of guys being like, "Nah, I don't eat that shit, bro." You know?
Join us in part 2 where it's longer, it's better, it's faster, it's harder, more Snickers content.
Yeah.
We're naked.
More Snickers for you to consume. Veinier,
It's veinier.
more vascular,
It's thicker.
and there's 2
It's gooier.
in 1 pack.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Go subscribe right now. Bye. Okay.